was 17 and just a little bit bewildered, feeling cheated and hungover in the wake of adolescence. My recruiter took my number and he graded my exam. He said, you'd be a perfect soldier, except you got no depth perception. Said, I want to serve my country and I got so much potential. He said, what you lack in weight you more than make up for in density. You see, I'd always suffered from a lack of self-esteem, so if my country doesn't want me, then I'll serve the Catholic Church. So I enrolled in seminary where I memorized the gospel, but they caught me reading on the road and threw me on my ass. There were a bunch of other factors which I won't enumerate, so then I'm sitting in my parents' Norman Rockwell living room and being still so as to hear my ego crashing in my ears when the voice of reason says, son, have you thought about the future? And I get real sick, but now I'm fine.
He's fine, he's really fine.
I'm really fine.
He's fine, he's really fine.
By 23, I'd gained a sort of enigmatic drive, and having no success with suicide, I thought I'd turn to art. So I acquired a set of brushes and I went without a bath, which presumably implied I had a new set of beliefs. But I'd underestimated the important role of talent, which was easily apparent from the record of my sales. And in the meantime, I'd severely strained a muscle in my thigh, attempting to sustain the lotus on a neighbor's kitchen table. In the hospital, I thought of doing something for the world, but the Peace Corps didn't answer, so I joined a cooking school, having always held and cherished an affinity for food. But my self-respect deflated with an undercooked souffle, and I was back to bussing tables at that Denny's in Salinas where I sorta snapped, but now I'm well.
He's well, he's really well.
I'm really well.
He's well, he's really well.
Yeah, it's a long story how I got to say now I'm well. My mother always told me to be more like my dad. I asked her more like which one of the 5 that I'd had. She said a change is coming, don't go feeling so used. I said my only problem is I'm chronically confused. On my 27th birthday, which occurred about that age, I was talking to the analyst who found me selling incense at an airport after having left the clinic. About a crisis and some silly Venice metaphor for sinking in the soul, when my thought was interrupted by a birthmark on my arm which looked a little like Nebraska. I'd forgotten since those 2 weeks of pre-med in junior college, which I quit to study judo. And I looked at all the meat and marrow, someone stuck together, all the veins and vital organs, all that gray and white, all humming and collaborating and ticking and recycling and making that Nebraska on my arm a possibility. And I got up from the couch and I shouted, hey, I own this thing! And my analyst suspected I was closing on the edge, and I convinced him when I said I wouldn't send him any money. He said, don't go getting cocky 'cause you had one revelation, 'cause the only tool you got against psychosis is experience, and yours has all been bad. I said, you're darn right, but now I'm good.
He's good, he's really
I'm
good.
really good.
He's good, he's really
yes,
good.
now I'm good.
He's good, he's really
I'm
good.
so darn good.
He's good, he's so darn good.
It took a long time for me to wake up and see. I'm good. That's it.